Hey everybody, I hope you're having an excellent week. Today is July 15th, 2023. I couldn't be more pleased with where things are at. It's only been a couple of weeks and we have all the basics in place to do what we need to do. We've got our bank account set up. We've got a donation system set up, the incorporation, our first round of fundraising. We have a new logo. That's entertaining. Today, I want to talk with you about a new project we're working on. Thanks to a couple of incredibly attractive and brilliant donors, you know who you are, we're making several $100 payments on student loans over the next few weeks. Now, I can hear you thinking, geez, Pete, that's a nice thing to do, but that is not the life-changing big bang action we're working towards here, right? Are you getting distracted? Are you, like, what are you doing? Let's hit pause on that and zoom out a little bit. There are two kinds of work that we do as a charity. The first is deployment, which is how we use our funds to reduce student debt. The second type of work is development, which is how we raise funds to fuel those debt relief activities. No organization can succeed without a virtuous cycle of some sort of internal amplifier where doing good leads to more good, right? We want to get that cycle started. On the deployment side, how are we putting this to work? One, I mean, it's like we're paying down a tiny bit of genuine student debt. Easy. Okay, yeah, that's not spectacular, it's not very exciting, but it's a thing, right? It's progress. It's something that we're actually doing. People are actually getting some form of relief. But in addition to that, we're also using this as a way to get hands-on experience with the student loan industry, to meet the people, to learn how they work, figure out how all these debt servicing organizations operate. The more that we can learn about how they do what they do, the better opportunities we have to effectively deploy our money. Also, because we're actually going to go through this process manually of paying back several $100s of people's student loan debt, we're going to learn exactly how those payment processes work and see what we can automate to make it scale in the future. So that's the deployment side of things. On the development side, well, this is where like I start to get excited, right? Because there's all sorts of how do we pay money and blah, 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 blah. But like the whole purpose of this is the people, right? Like I love to meet awesome people. I want to hear what they're working on. I don't just want a sob story. I want to see what they aspire to. We're going to record and share the stories of the people that we're donating to. We're going to learn how student debt has impacted their lives. We're going to hear about the awesome things that they're working on. And all of our conversations are going to end on a $100 high note. I mean, that's great. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all of that interview, those facts, those functions, the cool stuff that people are doing, and we're going to start feeding the internet content machine. Hang on to the idea that we can have a lot of fun raising money for debt relief while entertaining and delighting people. There's the virtuous cycle. The Benjamin test is our first foray into building this cycle. It's going to be a small one. It's not going to be like a big, exciting thing, but we're going to learn a lot, and you're going to come along for the ride. So in order for all of this to work, hey, I want your help. If you want to share your story and receive a $100 payment on your student loan, get in touch. Use the email address. If you know someone who's interested in participating, ask them to. If you have a couple of spare Benjamins laying around and you want to hear some cool stories, go to our website, click the donate button, send them our way, and we'll turn that into some awesome stories and a little bit of debt relief. I think that's it for today. I don't know. I might do some shorts in the coming week. Please subscribe, like, do all the things that you do to make the YouTube algorithm happy. And thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. See ya.